So it looks like you're trying to crop the images so that you can maximize the math, not the additional space with other things in it that's not relevant. So how do you do that? Well, you go ahead to the image you want to crop. So I want to crop this image. There's a lot of extra space on the right and the left. That's not necessary and forcing the math to be small. So double click and then you'll see these black lines pop up. You're going to then use those lines and drag those in. And that's your cropping feature. That now allows you to create a more focused image that you can enlarge, right? So that the map is larger. And then once again, it fits in the space on the template. Same thing here, double click. Once you double click, you go ahead and just crop it. Now, sometimes this will force the image to like shift like I did right now. Notice right here, it didn't shift it correctly. So I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to go again to the black line and I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it in again. And now it did it. So good. Sometimes you'll just have to undo and redo a few times for the cursor, this mouse, to actually see the correct line that you're focused on. All right. And there it is. Let's say I'm cropping this, double click it. And then once again, bring down the lines so that we have what the focus of the work is. And that's the math and the words, right? The labeling. All right. There it is. Something got a little moved. There we go. And once again, make sure that when you do this, you're able to shrink and move things. So once again, everything fits in the template. You don't want things just overlapping each other. If something's not coming out how you would like, I would suggest you redraw the problem. Rewrite the problem out in pen. For example, with this student, I would say, hey, go back in there and maybe use a marker, maybe use a pen, go over your work. But do not forget dollar signs, labeling, division symbols, making sure that you have an approximation symbol would be beneficial for you. Making sure that you double check the work. The sample is a sample. It was the best of the products that we've seen. It doesn't mean it's perfect. So make sure what you're writing down isn't just a photocopy of what the sample looks like. There are errors in there. So you want to make sure that what you're writing makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, then you should question it. You should question it and say, maybe I won't give the same answer that they did. With that said, that's how you crop. Good luck, y'all.